Alright, I know you're seeing Rando on your screen, but it is not Wednesday today. Technically, it's because I missed Wednesday last time because I was feeling under the weather, and I missed it. I missed you guys. Missed the chat, of course, whenever I take days off, but again, like, sometimes you have to show up for yourself and you have to give yourself those rest days and such. But we're back! We are indeed back with the Randomizer. Still kind of on the smrpg hook, so we're gonna get 2 days of rando this week. Just because it feels like we've been kind of missing it and everything. Oh, someone wants to name a seed. Yeah, what you got, Mike? But yeah, sticking with the same old settings. 6 stars, shop shuffler, key item shuffler, boss shuffler. I did turn off boss music shuffler just because I know that, unfortunately, the QLEX music has been getting a little bit DMCA'd on YouTube and such. There's a lot of stuff that gets DMCA'd on YouTube for whatever reason, especially the epilogue music and the QLEX music from Final Fantasy IV. But, yeah. But, what else? But still, I don't know. Maybe next time we'll return to Pape, since we are having 2 days of rando this week, since I've been kind of missing it, and it seemed to fit in well with this and Windswept, the very cute duck and turtle DKC2 that we'll be playing after this seed. Hangry. Alright, we can do that. Eat a late lunch right now. Rio, how are you? I mean, all the cool gamers coming out today. Yeah, we will go ahead and get into it. Oh, exclamation YT. Apologies. I try to keep it short so it's not tough. Ooh. We get the pretty blue peach. Okay. Alright, so hangry. I'm sure we've all been hangry before. I know I have. I know I have. But it also makes me think of my favorite Japanese traveler social on Instagram, Hangry by Nature. They do such a fantastic job of, like, telling you about Japanese and Japan and everything. But yeah, we can go ahead and kick all this off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, we got the Wario. Or no, the Waluigi Mario. Room key. That's a good find. That is indeed. Good, working on a conference presentation for later this week. It's actually about randomizers? Yo, let's go! That sounds so cool though, Rio! Like, being able to actually include, like, video game stuff into IRL stuff always sounds like a good time when it flows. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just a little bit eepy because I didn't get the greatest sleep last night. 1, because my book is so good, and 2, just couldn't fall asleep sometimes. It happens. But other than that, we good. We good. Keeping it cozy today because it was very, very chill last night. Happy pants. I mean, sometimes you gotta have a princess put on the happy pants. I know I do sometimes. Lost the happy, but now it's back. Whoa. I was gonna say, if that was gonna be all 3 heal mushrooms, I was like, what is even this randomizer? Yeah, doing the classic around the world. Checking all the shops and spots along the way before we get into any real fights. Jinx belt. That's not bad. Okay. Nothing incredible here. Star Cape is nice. Yeah, nothing fantastic here. But yeah, what kind of randomizers are you putting in your presentation, Rio? This is where I put my trophy, if I had one! Again, classic Fairly Odd Parents. Classic. Syrup, don't care. Ooh, see ya. Lazy Shell. Prince Pants. Safety ring, just in case. So far, nothing for Peach. Let me also go ahead and do do the thing, do the song. Yeah, EK, how are you doing? Aside from staying warm when it's chilly. Mallow's Porum. Mallow is Porum, you're right. I'm kind of starting to recognize some of the skins just when I see them on the screen. But, like, clearly, Mario's Waluigi. Mallow has what is called a Porum skin in reference to Final Fantasy IV. Castle Key 2. Wait, wasn't this here last time? Interesting. Again, a good thing that we went ahead and got it now, if we need it. If we do indeed have to go to Valentina's castle for the stars. I was almost tempted to put in 7 stars, but then I remembered we had Windswept. So I didn't want to take too much time away from it. And Castle Key 1. Alright, now we're just missing the Bambino Bomb. That's very nice. Talking about Zooter specifically, but you're using it to talk about randomizers generally? Ooh. Zooter probably is one of the more well-known randomizers, I would say. I know Donkey Kong 64 is definitely getting up there just because of the size of the community and the activity of the devs as well. Anything I want in here? Oh, royal dress. Just in case we don't find the super suit right off the bat. Zooter recently celebrated their 2 millionth seed. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. Like, that's amazing, but that's nuts. I mean, how long has Zooter been around? It feels like it's been, what, at least 5 years? Probably even before that? Because I learned of randomizers through Pi, of course. Like, you learn about who you watch, of course. And of course with Pape was from Supreme. Who was it that was doing Donkey Kong 64 first? Was it Supreme? Or maybe it was Spike? I don't know. But I know randomizers really started to take off, and heck, I got hooked into randomizers. And really, I just started looking into games that I knew the most about, which is how I discovered smrpg. And then, of course, Pape, and that was a good time. And I promise we will get to trying out other randomizers from the September goal. Which, again, I think I'm going to kind of split it between 2 of them. Whether in 2 different days or 2 in 1 stream, because I really do want to try out Corby 64 and Tunic. I just have to figure out how to set those up. 2018! Oh my word. Yeah, definitely a lot older than I assumed. So let me whip up the princess real quick while she's kind of running around in some dangerous territory here. Oh yeah, definitely safety ring. 100% safety ring. It's fine. Again, it's better than running into the piranha plants. They're the scariest thing down here. Oops. That's fine. No. Toadstool, yeah. Yep, we did indeed start with the peach. Drybones flag. which I think is actually vanilla. I know one of the flags goes there, and I think it is indeed dry bones. Ooh, rock candy. Okay, so far we have a shop that has pick-me-ups and rock candy. I'm not gonna argue with that. Okay, star gun is good, because that's Gino's endgame weapon. Still nothing for Peach, though. Still nothing for Peach, which is concerning. We'll see. It's so nice being able to buy rock candies like that, right? Marymore. Let's see, Sonic symbol. Still nothing for Peach. Oh my word. Quartz Charm! Quartz Charm is a great accessory. Great, great accessory. Like I say, the more I listen to it, Marymore probably is my favorite, like, town music. Like, just the rhythm, merit, measure, meter? Tempo? One of those words. Minstrel would correct me. But just like I guess just the tempo of it. Yeah, why isn't she buying a lucky jewel? Right. Oh, that's the other thing. We need to get back to our low-level playthrough as well. Just life be lifin'. Life be lifin'. I still have the file, so don't worry. Oh, good. Alright, so this shop is useless, which is kind of nice. Instead of there being really good things in that shop, I don't have to worry about it if and hopefully we find the shed key. Yo! Oh, no. Oh, this is not great. This is actually going to be, like, OG, because in this shop, you can only buy it once. Oh, no. Well, that's gonna be a thing. Krista! Krista, how are you? It's fine. I mean, we finally get our first Peach weapon. Oh my gosh. I mean, there is still a chance that we could, one, find some super suits elsewhere, and there could be other shops that actually sell it. We'll see. But so far, the only other items we're really missing are sleepy bombs, just because I use those on certain bosses for their dumb ads. Is that? It is stronger. Okay. Oh, I don't want to hear about the squid. Well, you know that there's a good piece of armor. Yeah. Save that. They have so much equipment and items. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly it. I know, at least I know what to look for, since I know what all the endgame equips are. The endgame items. Finding the Quartz Charm was also a good find, since the Quartz Charm boosts, essentially gives Gino boost to all of your attacks and defense stats. So I shouldn't have to do Gino boost. Excuse me. Told you guys, I'm just a wee bit eepy today. Wee bit eepy. Another Sia. Wow. So please pardon me if I yawn today. Should need that. I need one of those. Okay. Still not a lot of great things. Alright, we've got munchkins. Yo, red essence. That would actually be good for Peach, depending on what bosses we find. Right off the bat. Also, every time we get this key, we do a hydration check. Oh, shed key, perfect. Which again, opens up all the shops. All the shops back in Seaside Town. It's an armor shop, weapon shop, item shop, accessory shop. We let all the people out that were held in there by Eurytovich. So let me go do that real quick. Who needs ammo when you can buy red essence? True. Alright, what y'all got? Nothing great. Mia, hello! Mia, how are you? Well, hero shirt. Because I don't know who I'm gonna put this super suit on. Oh my word. Item shop. Ugh. Still not a lot of great things. Still not a lot of great things. You good? Good, good. Blah. Nothing great there. Rando's been interesting so far. We are still just in the around the world checks, but we've only found one purchasable supersuit. Not all the items that I want to find, though rock candies, red essences, and pick-me-ups are a good start. Sleepy bombs, clearly. Sleepy bombs would be very good for bosses. Because I generally only use sleepy bombs. Well, at least we found the frying pan. So now Peach has her best weapon. But, we only use sleepy bombs, really, with the, 4 factory bosses. Clerk, manager, director, and the one with gun yoke, and with Johnny, not to be confused with John E. Boy, famed Forbidden Memories player, who has also played smrpg, albeit mostly in archipelagos, but those would be very handy for all those ads, of course. Don't need to do anything here. Not going down in the volcano. Now, there could be the chance that there is something in Hinopio shop as well, since that's like the last shop that we have access to. Granted, we have to run through an N-level dungeon to get to it, which we're not gonna do right now. Be risky. Try a few different kinds. Do you have a fave rando? If I had to say, probably Pape. Probably Paper Mario Randomizer. Just because of the settings, the logic that goes into it, the cosmetics. The cosmetics are always a trip. I always smile whenever Ishii plays Randomizer because we both love to go to Chapter 7 and fan over the Star Kids and the Ninja palette shuffles because they're too cute. The other thing. There we go. Yeah, Pabe also has some very funny moments as well. anything else? Oh, the other thing is I don't think we found any flower items. I could be wrong, but that could be very concerning. Not that I'm like incredibly heavy on stuff, but it would be good to have a usable flower pool. Excuse me. Mostly just for Peach's heals. Okay, we save. Just because the bees are mean. Okay, well there's a flower jar. That was nice. But no, I really do look forward, as much as I really enjoy smrpg randomizer and pape randomizer, of course. I do look forward to trying out new randomizers. Again, such as Kirby 64, which I've seen people play in archipelagos that always look like a little fun, cute time. And Tunic, just because I can't get enough of the music. And since... How the heck did I run into this guy? No way. No way. This is why we save. I don't even understand how I ran into that guy. Oh. Oh my word. You know what's going on, Peach, right now? The only super suit I could buy from that frog shop. Cause fudge these enemies. Bah. Like, look, I know Peach is weak. I know she's only really got her heals going for her right now, even though she doesn't have any. No, she doesn't get therapy until level 3. Oof. So we do have to be careful. I don't even know how I ran into that guy up there. I thought he was supposed to be flying. Safety bench. But no, I feel Tunic would be a really fun time with a randomizer. Especially since I've got all my notes left over from our casual playthrough. Yeah, we'll just kind of mess around with those and see how we feel with them before we give them, before we like really try to start learning stuff. Do not just run into everything. But I actually am kind of glad we are doing 2 days of randomizer, because then it gives me an excuse to play smrpg and pape in the same week. Fertilizer. Okay. Get out of the way of the ghosts. Because I know we used to do days where we did back-to-back randomizers and such, and those were still fun, but I do kind of like the idea of playing randomizers and then playing like demos or some other short period of game afterwards. Palome. Vanilla. 2. Okay. I think it was actually a good thing I put the super suit on her. Oh boy. This is fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, you should not be that strong. Dismiss. Whew. Okay. Alright. HP. For all that is good. HP. No star, though. Yep. Alright, so what, that was below May 2 on below May 1. Funny enough. We can get out of here and we'll go check the Mimic. See about it. But yeah, chat, what would y'all say is y'all's favorite randomizer? Either one that you've played yourself, or one that you've watched me play. Because I know we've dabbled in a few of them. With, you know, smrpg, with Pape, we've done some Zoota ourselves. As well as a little bit of Donk, even though I wasn't as familiar with that game at the time, which probably shot me in the foot. Or even ones that you guys have seen or played yourself. Oh, come on! Well, hang on. Shoutouts to 300 HP! Woo! He was who I was worried about because of all the ads doing damage, but since he only had 300 or less HP from Pandorite, I don't care. Okay, there's one down. There's one down without his sleepy bomb. Oh my gosh. 4 HP. Absolutely take that for her. Still not... Still no... star. Rip. Is Archipelago count or is that cheating? I mean, like, it is still randomizer, and in some cases, it's how you have to, how it's the only way that you can randomize certain games. So, like, I guess I wouldn't call it cheating in such a way. You also love combo randos. Combo randos have been really cool. I know Revan91 is like huge combo rando gamer. If you love combo rando, I highly recommend you check him out. Alright, back to the beginning. I'm going to save, just in case there's somebody who's a butthead stuck over here. Probably whichever FromSoft game you're in the mood for a particular month. What's up, Dub? I have not played any FromSoft randomizers, but I imagine they would be pretty interesting. I think maybe Forsty has played some Dark Souls randomizer before. I could be wrong. Although I know Forsty plays a lot of, like, big game archipelagos as well. Saving Bowser. Had so much fun doing Archipelago with people you hadn't met this year. Can't wait for next year. Yeah. Okay, Forsty is big on Dark Souls 1 rando. Okay, I was correct. Thank you. Yeah, Archipelago was a lot of fun, and I haven't done it yet. But that could be another archipelago we could, or archipelago, another rando we could dabble in. Because I actually learned from Arion Blue, another fellow Pi mod. Yo, another super soul, let's go! How to randomize a short hike. I got to play a short hike for my archipelago seat, and it was actually mad comfy. Super comfy, super fun. Because you kind of do have a lot of checks in the very beginning that are open to you. And you can just kind of run around and everything. It sounds like fun. It was fun. Can you nerds go away? I got the left side. I want to get the swag right side, which I almost did. There we go. So many nerds. But yeah, thankfully there was another super suit, so we'll have it. I don't know, do I want to give it for Bowser? I don't know. Bowser's not gonna really stay in the party either way. So. But I guess depending on who this is gonna be. Oh wait, we don't get him until after. Right. Right. Oh, Jinx. Shouldn't be that bad. Hi, Jinx! Shoutouts to the 100 HP on the Hammer Brothers. Fuzzy Cape, still no star though. Holy. Game, please. I want my stars. My stars on theirs. I'll go ahead and give him a Quartz Charm. I should probably sell some stuff though. I'm gonna do that real quick. No, not items. Guess if anything, that's one piece of equip for him. What is this inventory? Randomizer. Randomizer dub. This is what happens when you have Shop Shuffle on. Oh, it's Booster. Okay. Once again, he's gonna be like, oh, it's Mario. But it's not Mario. Technically. I love how he does his little yap face when he's moving. Ah, no! Dang it. Get Mario today. Another max mushroom. Alright, in a minute we will need to play Edge. As we do. 3 minutes every hour. No more, no less. Can I not get Doge Jump? Sheesh. I don't think I've gotten Doge Jump over the last few seeds, which is a little embarrassing. Okay, now we gotta take like 20 seconds to get this over there. Yeah, I promise we will stop so you guys do not miss anything. I'm going to take a stretch break. I also know that we spent quite a bit of time yapping, which again, like, I like yapping with you guys about the games and other exciting things and ideas. Mario, please! Whatever. Not Mario. Shut up. Yeah, like, these guys are gonna have very, very low HP. Ow. Rude. If anything, when the ads go off, we'll pause on the minigame, so you guys don't miss whatever items we're gonna get from this whole thing. Oof. Ooh, we got a flower box off that too. Alright, as us starting, we'll do the lucky mini game for the believers, for the low level funs and lulz. But I'm going to stand up and stretch. I suggest you guys do the same. I'm gonna get some water, and I will see you guys on the other side of those ends, and I appreciate y'all's patience. I'll be right back. Perfect timing. Thank you guys for your patience. Also got some cough drops after I refilled my water, just so I can head off all the sinus funk. Alright. Alright! Time to gamble! Let's do it. Oh. Okay. At least it wasn't that much experience, but for the low level fans. Rare frog coin, red essence, no star. What is this? Video game players. Alright. And we go back, we fight Mac. We're not gonna attempt it once. For the fans. And I have done it once. I have done max skip once in Rando. No! Wick. No. I tried. We got on him. I knew what I had to do, but sometimes it just don't work out. You're rid of it. Okay. Man, I'm kind of sad because, like, I got it, just I couldn't get the jump over the wall. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like that one seed before where I almost could not find any of my stars. Sheesh. Shoutouts to the flower box. We might need that. Turn this in. Wait. Wait, because cricket pie is a key item. And I'm pretty sure this just ended up being vanilla. Alright, game. Alright. Is there anything else? And again, I don't feel like I remember seeing any flower items, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Let's go turn in the cricket pie. They gave it to us, it might be a reason. Since the cricket pie can actually be a key item check, I think. Okay. No, it's equipment. Okay. That's fine. We still haven't found the Bambino bomb. So I'm not sure what it could be on, actually. Yeah, oh man. At this rate, I'm kind of glad I didn't make this a 7-star seed. Sheesh. So again, the reason I keep playing these settings is so I can keep trying to drive my time down, because sometimes with smrpg you're kind of at the mercy of where they put the stars in the bosses. Sometimes they could be all at the very beginning, sometimes they could be all at the very end. And I could, if I figure out some strats of where I could take out a higher endgame boss, no matter who it is, early on, but even then it's still a risk because you don't have any clue. There's no clues, there's no logic as to where the stars may be. We'll see what the rando devs want to do in the future with logic and everything. We'll see. Whether there be hints, whether there be warp items, you name it. But even so, like, the randomizer and all of its settings is still a nice spin on the classic OG. Oh, it's a Mario! Okay, I was thinking, with him being level 8, he's gotta be in the woods. He's gotta be in the forest. Dang it. Which is good, considering I don't have any equipment for Bowser. I kinda need somebody that can use equipment. Woo! Almost got sniped there. Sheesh. Oh, hi, Culex. You're not necessarily who I want to see right now. How much HP do I want to see? Or how much HP? Also, I did say no boss music shuffle, I'm pretty sure. Or did I fudge that up? No, battle music shuffler should be off, so I wonder why we didn't get the Culex theme. That's interesting. Okay, Bowyer has 720 HP. We should be fine. Right? Right? Let's see. 2D Culex is hotter than 3D Culex. What's up, Doug? Yeah, no, the others aren't gonna be fast. At this point, I might as well have them throw rock candies. If they don't die. I almost never could wrap my head around what Culex was supposed to look like because of like all the dramatic pixels and everything. Like, I kind of have more of an idea now. Whew. Bye. Oh lord. If there was ever a time to use the red essence, it would be right now. Because I don't know if her next hit would be enough to take him down. So you're kind of stuck. Yeah, it's interesting. We're actually not getting the Final Fantasy IV Culex battle theme. Ooh, no. Uh-oh. I forget if Shredder affects red essence. Yeah, early Culex. Thank you, Boss Shuffler. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oof. Scary. Didn't get the fanfare, but... Ooh. That could have been so bad. That could have been so bad. Although, we give Mario no star still. She jumps. Alright, lazy shell. Oh, not the hero shirt. Super suit. And Quartz Storm. You know what, at this point, I should probably just put the lazy shell on Bowser, just so he can survive. You've only done smrpg once, but Culex was the fight right before Smithy. It was funny. Would agree. Let me go talk to Gaz. Here. Little syrup. Right, we still don't have the Bambino bomb. Though it could be whoever this is in Croco 2's spot actually has it. We're gonna find out. I appreciate all the cool gamers coming out today. I hope y'all are having a great Monday, and if not, I hope it gets better. And today's just kind of a cozy day. A cozy day for me especially, just because it was so chilly last night, and it's overcast. Even though it's kind of warmed up throughout today, it still feels a little chilly, so... There's the boss! There they are. Oh, it's Bowyer! Ah, no! No, come back here, you little skinny arrow! Get back here! It's like, we just left you. Whew, okay. Yeah, if y'all ever have a chance and you haven't, I would highly recommend you give OG smrpg a playthrough once. Alto card. Dang it. Not the alto card. And no star. Wow. Alright, game. Wait, who's here? QX. Well, it was worth checking at least. Yeah, I mean, like, the OG has a lot of charm, the remake has a lot of charm, and some neat, like, post-game, even visually. Like, visually, that game looks fantastic. Which, what now? It's been... Gosh, when did that release? Hang on. I wrote it down in my journal because I actually did like a whole theme of it for smrpg the month it released. Okay, so it wasn't last year. Hold. Wait, no way. No way. Today is actually the 2nd anniversary of smrpg Remake. Y'all, let's go. Unplanned. Unplanned. I remember it was November because it was Star Ocean 2 Remake November 2nd 2 years ago, and then it was smrpg Remake releasing like 2 weeks later. Unplanned. Who'd have thought? Coincidence, or am I just that good? Because I remember we did a replay of smrpg Remake because I just got such an itch for it after watching people like play low level, play just all of that. And it's still so charming. Because if I remember correctly, the remake level is actually easier, so to speak, than OG. So, who knows, when we finally return to our OG low level and beat it, because we're right on the factory, we're right on the cusp of beating it. Imbino Bomb. You know, I think this is where it was before. I'm pretty sure. A lot of coincidences. Mario, please. I cannot Mario today. I cannot Mario today. Jump. Alright, room key. Okay. We actually did dodge all the bombs in there. You have to jump on very specific tiles lest you trigger the enemy traps. And time for everybody's favorite curtain minigame! I love that it's the little thief minions, which makes sense, considering. We learned the bomb room was never moved diagonal. That is kinda true. Yay. Is it actually raining outside? And it actually was Croco 2. I wonder if it was Croco 1 if it would have had the minions. Oh no, not my items. There, easy peasy. Don't care. Still no star. Oh my word. Well, so far we've kind of faced some of the more concerning bosses, such as Johnny. Ravage isn't as concerning, but also QX. Now that still leaves Exor, Valentina, and these guys. This is why I saved. This is why I saved, because freaking Axum Rangers. Like, why did I have a feeling they were coming up? Eat rock candy. Like, that was literally gonna be the next thing on my mind. Fine. Ooh, you know, I wonder if we would have beaten him if he would have gotten that vigor up off, you know? Yeah. Woo! Eat it. Freaking Axum Rangers. Okay, now Peach has group hug. That's good. Yeah, it is actually raining outside. Not what I expected. There we go! Finally! Finally, the first of the star right under the hour mark. Not sure that's what I want to see. Unless these next few bosses all have the stars. Alright, let's go with the Marymore. Now, we only have Gino and Mallow left, and I'm kind of hoping this is Gino. Because we do not have the Bambino Bomb. And there are only so many key item checks left. Oh my gosh, what? We're actually facing off against Bunt? What is with all this vanilla? Is this even rando? Oh, it's Mallow. That means Gino's trapped in the mines! Oh boy. Whoa, my dudes. Y'all are glitching out. Are y'all okay? Y'all's bags are looking a little busted. Come here! Oh, man. What an area. But yeah, actual vanilla Bunt. Sandstorm is fine. Remember, I think they said there was going to be like a 20% chance of rain today, but I guess not. Can we stop with the sandstorm? Oh my gosh. There. Vanilla Bunt. Hello, no star. Holy. Well, and again, we can't do anything to go get poor Gino. Because we don't have Bambino Bomb. And we can't do... It's not gonna be, or at least it shouldn't be, on, what's it? It shouldn't be on the What's It because we can't do the Moleville Blues. It's not going to be on the song. Alright, can we get a star on Star Hill while we go and read all the silly wishes? I said I wanted a small seed today. It's on the content diet. I wish this was Echo the Dolphin. At this point, I don't know. I think Echo the Dolphin is a meme for like how challenging it is. I wish Gino was in Smash. This is Mallow. I wish I could count to 10! Everyone's counting on us. Mallow, you just said you could wish you could count to 10. What does that say? They're counting on us. Mallow, obviously you're not. I'm sorry. Oh, what a babby moment for Mallow. I'm sorry. As precious as Mallow is, sometimes it's hard to look at him as like... Because what he's supposed to be like kind of like a teenager or a young adult, I think? But he cries? Chat, how old do you think Mallow would be in this canonically? Hope I can get out level 3. Well, I don't think I've seen that wish before. You should come to my house, do stuff, play Kaizo. Wish Bowser were canon. Oh my gosh. Hope this is a better season than last time. Mallow's parents, you don't even know the half of it. And Mallow, you're not helping. Oh, what are these wishes? Alright, will there be a star? We have to find 5 more. And we're almost halfway through all the bosses. Just somewhere single digits, yep. Yep. The question is, do cloud years work like dog years? 2 more fights till General Leo joins my party. I think someone told me that's a Final Fantasy reference. Really went too big to fit in this game. Mario, stop skipping me, Mac. I almost did. I almost did. Hey, there's a star! Thank you! Cut me some slack, game. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's just go ahead and kick this mimic to the curb. I guess I should consider putting Mallow in, since he has better equipment than Bowser does right now. Shoutouts to Lazy Shell. Again, shoutouts to Lazy Shell. But yeah, it's funny that you suggest about cloud years working like dog years. Because I know one of my favorite movies, which I need to rewatch, I really do. Fantastic Mr. Fox. The joke that they make throughout the movie, and probably throughout the book, is like years compared to Fox years and like IRL years. And they continuously like remind you like how much time has passed that is IRL and is Fox years. Because like an adult or like a middle-aged adult is like 6 or 7 years. But they call it like Fox years. Because in the very beginning, Mr. Fox says, it's like, my father died at 7.5 Fox years. I don't want to live in a hole in the ground. Because he's 7 Fox years. And he's like, he's not like old. But I think it's also supposed to be kind of speaking to moving from your autumn years to your winter years. In a way. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things there. It's a great movie overall. Get that, because we have found no flower items. Oh yeah, Sonic symbol. Friend's pants, better than nothing. Again, I didn't even find Bowser's endgame equipment, which I think like his last best equipment is like the heal shell, I think. I could be wrong. We want Mallow to use Thunderbolt here. Yeah. Do you have anything good? Oh, you had flower jars. Hang on, let me actually pick up a couple of those. Don't need those because we got peach. Don't need that. Everything else I like. Okay, now we'll be able to boost our flower points. Better than nothing. Mega Elixir. Yeah, man, where are the rest of these stars gonna be? Because again, we are just over halfway through the bosses. And we've only got 2 stars to show. Hammer Brothers! Huh. This might be a little something considering how much HP the King Calamari has split between the 2 of them. And we alternate. We're actually getting some good luck having low hammer time counts. Normally it would be kind of scary considering... Like, I mean, hammer time is not impossible to block, but it can still be just a little scary. Whew. Power up, fine. This is why we split the damage, so that there is less HP. Instead of focusing one of the Hammer Brothers down, you get one almost to the end when you eliminate the first one, and then the second one's easy. Mm-hmm. His distribution actually is going to matter if we're not going to be able to rescue Gino. Alright, there's another star. Cool. Star number 3. They're actually starting to roll in. And those Hammer Brothers. Else? Nah. Oh, my sister-in-law texted me this weekend saying that they're doing the usual thing over at her family, her sister's place. So we've got confirmation for Thanksgiving plans now. And then we'll probably see Spirit's family too. Like, it's kind of a thing is that, like, my/our family typically does, like, lunch/afternoon. And then Spirit's family is, like, kind of afternoon into evening. So it's kind of like an all-day Thanksgiving thing. But what plans do you guys have for, Thanksgiving weekend if you are in the US? Because I know Canada already celebrated Thanksgiving in the middle of October on a Monday last month. Oh, hi, Lemmy. Whew, there. Alright, well, no star. That's fine. Partner's family usually hosts. Cousin's hosting for a change and you're excited. You love Thanksgiving food. Thanksgiving food can be really tasty. For sure. And sometimes you can get like really creative spins on stuff. Sometimes people actually know how to treat the ingredients. Because I know it's like kind of the thing is like turkey can be either very dry or underwhelming in flavor. Gosh, get out of my way, fish. But if you know how to treat it, whether you brine it, you know, you have a thermometer or whatever, like, turkey can be pretty darn delicious. I know, my sister-in-law's brother-in-law, her sister's husband, he's gotten really creative with turkey. He's done it, and I don't know what to call this thing, in like an oilless deep fryer or something or other. It's basically like a big giant air fryer drum. I don't know what to call it. But he's done it in that before, and he's done it smoked as well, since he has like a big like chamber smoker. And both ways have been delicious because he knows, like, again, how to make sure the turkey has flavor, that it stays moist and such. You can bake pumpkin bread this year? Very nice. And I also know that my family, well, both of our families really, loves when we bring sausage balls. Like, sometimes I'm worried that they're happier to see the sausage balls than they are us. But, I mean, at the very least, we know they're a hit with the sausage balls, which you really can't go wrong with them, as kind of easy as they are. Like, I literally found this recipe on the internet. Now, granted, we do put our own spin on it. Because, one, I make our own Bisquick, which is honestly really simple. I'm pretty sure if you just Google homemade Bisquick, you'll find it. But it's like, it's so much flour, so much cold butter cubed, along with salt and baking powder, I believe. And then you, like, give it a whirl together in the, KitchenAid, the mixer, so that you blend the butter into it. It's like we do that, and then it's literally like 1 log of breakfast sausage. Oh, hi. 1 log of breakfast sausage. 4 cups of cheese. Though Spirit likes to argue that means it's a pound of cheese, and I'm like, no, that's not a pound of shredded cheese. And then usually the recipe that we make is like half a thing of Bisquick, but I think that's like 2 cups of Bisquick, if I remember correctly. And then we don't add anything else, but then sometimes we'll give like a spritz or a drizzle of olive oil over it just to help crisp it up, and then we sprinkle like what we call our shake. We've been making this for years, ever since Spirit developed his own recipe for what was like his initial rib rub, and now it's just become kind of our like put this on everything shake, which is like what, sugar, sea salt, Lowry seasoned salt, garlic, onion powder. Get this, Chinese mustard powder. Like the stuff that you mix up and make like the really spicy mustard in Chinese restaurants. But it's the powdered version. And a couple other things. But, hey, another star. But, we've been making that for years now, and it goes well on everything. Ribs, grilled chicken, eggs, of all things. Oh my gosh. Like when you like scramble or finish your eggs or whatever, you shake that over the top of it. Ooh, it's very good. Like it has just the right amount, like sweet and spicy and salty. Just, oh, it's very good. Very, very good. Is this a dump 8 spices shaker into 1 larger spice shaker? No. No, this is actually measured. This is actually measured. Thankfully, because sometimes Spirit does like to kind of just put stuff in there and find out. But no, this is actually measured. We have like a whole like recipe for it. I might actually take a picture of it and put it in the Discord one day. I need to remember to do that because I've got a couple of recipes I owe some people here and there. Alright, well now we're back up to 4 stars. So that's nice. So we gotta find 2 more. Oh, hi Exor. This might actually not be a bad thing with him only being 1000 HP, maybe. Or no, he's 600. He's 600. Hold on. When you don't say the eye is protecting you, you're free game. Oh, I love to see that. Shoutouts to being faster than a sword. Oh, man. Yeah, let me write that down, that I actually need to, like... Excuse. That I actually need to, like, do some stuff. Because, again, there's a couple of recipes I owe some people, because I was telling Belle about our sausage lentil vegetable soup that we made this weekend. That is fantastic. It makes a lot of soup. And I need to send that to her. And then I can post the seasoning recipe in the Discord, which is also really good. But no, like, that's how we finish our sausage balls, is before they go in the oven, after we drizzle on the olive oil, we'll put a little bit of shake on all of them, and everybody swears like that's what does it. That's what makes it amazing. Because of like the spicy, salty, sweet taste that it adds to the sausage balls. And we don't mix it in. It makes a difference if it's on the surface and it's not mixed in. Because that's what you get when you first bite into it. And then like the sausage ball by itself is also really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot how he developed it. Like, he spent some time... Oh, hi. Funny enough, in his early 30s, hanging out with one of his friends that was really big into competitive barbecues. And, Spirit did, like, chicken thighs that were kind of like a, like, juicy, glazed, sticky chicken thigh kind of thing, which were good. They were good, but I'm not as crazy about, like, extra saucy, sticky barbecue and such. But when he developed this rib rub and put it on those, and then we started putting it on everything else, I was like, this is it. This is it right here. Oh boy. He only has 800 HP, but he is still a concern. Especially if you miss. Yeah, are there any recipes that y'all are in charge of when it comes to, like, the holidays or whatever? Like, everybody can have a specialty. Ours with my family in particular is sausage balls. Though I have made a really good green bean casserole, if I do say so myself. Because we've done, like, Alton Brown's recipe in the past, where you, like, make your own mushroom cream soup, you use fresh blanched green beans. And then he's made his own, like, crusted onion, like, roasted crusted onion recipe before, but usually we never get that to work, and it, like, ends up burning or being funky wunkles and stuff. But, just a regular container of, French's fried onions works just the same. Kinda gets the same effect. One of these days, I would like to try my hand at, like, making kind of an entire Thanksgiving meal, because I feel like we could do it. Because we've made a lot of, like, different components. We make some really decent mashed potatoes, and they're simple as could be. But, I don't know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, now that, you know, we don't have grandparents to go to, it's kind of starting to fall into the next generation kind of thing. And then, my sister-in-law's family just has it all at their house because they have a great big house. Or I guess because they don't have to, like, load up all the kids to go over to everybody's houses. I need you to stop missing, please. Stop missing! You're supposed to be doing the majority of the damage, come on! But no, nice. If anything, probably instead of doing, like, a whole, like, turkey, Though if we did it would probably be like spatchcock turkey, where you like cut it and press it down in such a way where it all lays flat, and then it would be easier to like bake or roast. Or we would do like a whole like turkey breast. I don't know. Again, never really considered it seriously, but maybe in the future. I need to ask her if she invited our aunt, since our grandmother's gone. Alright, well that was a whole lot of characters. Okay, Exor, Zardragon, Birdo. Oh, and that guy. Okay. Alright, still 2 more stars. But yeah, y'all know I love talking about food and cooking and all that. And since I know, like, the holidays coming up are big for get-togethers surrounding food, then just kind of par for the course. Oh, and then of course, dang it, not the doggos, the holiday baking. The other thing I usually like to bring to the gatherings is homemade Chex Mix. Love to bring like just a big tub of homemade Chex Mix, which is easy enough. I really just use the basic Chex Mix recipe. I know there are all kinds out there, like ranch Chex Mix, spicy, sweet, all kinds. But I've found, and especially in following like my mother's example and tradition, that just the basic simple Chex Mix recipe that's usually on the box this time of year is really simple and delicious. The only tweaks I do make is I don't use the bagel chips. I leave out any nuts just because of allergies. Typically we'll put in some sort of cheese cracker, be it Cheez-Its or Goldfish or a mix of both. And I honestly think that's about it in terms of how we modify it. But it's a hit, you know, truthfully, every year. Heck, we like munching on it. Yeah, we make the Chex Mix, we're gonna make the shortbread cookies, the sugar cookie fudge, oh baby. Ever since I discovered that, like, I think like 2 Christmases ago, I can't think of not making it because it's so dang good. And it's so simple. And I've gotten kinda lucky with last year when I bought like 3 or 4 bags of white chocolate chips on sale at Kroger, that all their coupons that they like to send me monthly, that sometimes they give you one that's a freebie, and the freebie is the chocolate chips. The bags of chocolate chips. It's like, yes please. I'll start stocking that up for Christmas or Biscoff white chocolate chip cookies. There are a couple of new recipes I want to try this year, but we'll see. We'll see. Get back here. There. Well, yeah, coming up on Edge, as we do, 3 minutes every hour, no more, no less. I will take a stretch break. I suggest you guys do the same. Get something to drink. Get a snack. Get a blanket if it's cold, because supposedly it's colder in other places than it is here today. And we will pause here so you do not miss anything. And I'll see you all on the other side. I'm gonna beat up this last set of Shoguns. Ah! Peace. Frickin'. It's like you defeat them, but then they're like, "Ha! Can't get the whirlpool, ha!" Like a bunch of Debaters. Sir. Sir! Sir! What do I tell you? I guess the other thing is, and I'll come back around to this after the ads are done, but with Thanksgiving, I'll wait till after. I have thoughts on Thanksgiving stuff. Alright, we reached the save point. The ads are going. I will be right back. And I appreciate y'all's patience. Alright. Ads are back. Thank you for your patience. And I have another cough drop just to keep heading off all this funk. It was actually pretty good. I forget where Spirit got them. They're kind of like a generic Ricola honey lemon cough drop. Oof. Honey lemon is goated with cough drop flavors. Faux show. Dang it. But chat, I was gonna ask with holiday or Thanksgiving gatherings, what kind of like I don't know, traditions or whatever do y'all have? Y'all typically do like afternoon or evening? Do y'all do like dress up or kind of like nice casual? Because ours again are kind of a mix, is that both typically start in the afternoon, but we'll go until the evening. Especially considering in my brother's family, they love watching the Egg Bowl. Obsessed with the Egg Bowl. And then sometimes my brother's family is like a little bit more dressed up, you know, like button-down shirts, nice pants, or whatever. And some like kind of fancy, like not fancy, but just like nice looking dresses and outfits. I mean, like, there's no like expectations, but it's just kind of like the patterns over the years. And then Spirit's family is more relaxed and casual. Yo, got them all. Do this. I'm gonna get these just because they could have nice items or another super suit. I can get this. Mario, please, you're making me look bad. Once again, trolling me with the opposite message. Anytime I want to go to the boss, it's the temple message. Anytime I want to go to the temple, it's the boss message. Game, please! It's supposed to be 50-50! Ugh. At that point, it was almost like 2080. Oh, there's nerd. So now we're seeing all the factory bosses. Bye! Man, just easy peasy. Hey, okay, there's another star. Cool. Alright, well that makes me feel good. Else... Alright, so now we've got one last whole row to find the final star. Who's gonna have it? And will this be... Well, no, it can't be an all bosses because we haven't even found the Bambino bomb yet. We have no idea where that is, and at this point... if we find the star, Gino's probably just gonna have to stay in the mines. Because we would pick him up at a level that just... such a low level, it wouldn't be... we wouldn't be ready for Smithy. Oof. Okay, the only other couple places it could be is on the seed and the fertilizer after you take out Valentina. Other than that, I don't know where the Bambino... Wait. We already got the Bambino bomb. I'm dumb. Ignore me. Ignore me. Ugh. You know what? You know what then? At least this is a short enough dungeon. We're gonna head back to frickin' Moleville. Get Gino out of there. Maybe the last star will be on frickin' whoever Punchinello is. We'll see. Like, I probably even acknowledged that we had the Bambino bomb. Because it was in Booster's Tower. And I completely forgot to think about going back to Moleville. And then I subsequently forgot that we had the Bambino bomb. Alright, here you go. Alright, Mario's level 15. That's usually the base. The base level I like to go into Smithy with. I'm just like, heck it. You all get rock candies. Not even gonna fudge with that. No, work pants. Fitting that you would find work pants in Moleville Mines, since typically you get the work pants from the Moleville shop. Oh, it's another Jinx pipe. Okay, sure. Jinx 1 even, wow. Alright, easy. Dang. Okay, he didn't have the last star, but we do have Gino now. We'll see if we can't possibly get him leveled up, depending on which boss holds the star. Again, now we have 7 bosses left to figure out where this last star is. Mods. I know I've seen other friends have like really cute mod emotes. Like Ishi made one where it's just Bellwether, J Hollow, and Kokobo's sit emotes all around a campfire. Kind of like the peepos or the cats sitting nicely around a campfire. But it's just called mods. Like, I know there's all kinds of, like, neat, funny, quirky little mod emotes on 7TV. Alright, Gino should continue to level up even though he's not going to be in the party. Yeah, he's level 6. He's going to get his butt kicked by anything we come into contact with. I guess if I go ahead and put some good equipment on him, that would help. I do have the hero shirt, so we honestly probably could put the super suit on him and start leveling him up. Because... hang on. Let's think about this. 1 to 51, 98... 117, 59. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, 167, 73, 151, 98. So he's a little behind on defense, but putting the super suit on him still helps. And Mario's still more powerful, even with only his endgame equipment on. So, sure. Little level 6 Gino. Going into some endgame areas. Sure. Again, I guess I've never thought it thoroughly enough where it's like having someone be in the party nets them more experience than if they were out of the party. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Shy Away has been really nice to us, considering their placement, the order of what they water the plants. Alright. So yeah, Peach and Mario are kind of our powerhouses right now. Sleepy Bomb. The only way I'm gonna need a Sleepy Bomb is if we actually run into Gun Yoke. Because we haven't had it so far, and I guess we honestly haven't needed it. Okay, I was gonna say, if Gun Yoke, or, yeah, Gun Yoke was in here right now, I would have lost it. Nah, just little old Pandorite. I could put the safety ring on Mario just so he'd have that immunity. Which would probably help in the long run. Alright, no star. The only thing is it has KO guard, but... oh no, safety ring has KO guard. Okay. Okay, so honestly this would be good as well. Bop. I already have the best viewers bot. What are you talking about? Magikoopa. Oof. This is gonna be a lot of egg phases considering how much HP he's gonna have from Mega Smilax. Be nice. Be something nice. Okay. I'll take Jinx. It's... well, he still hurts. Frickin' Bahamut that's kind of a piece. Let's make sure Mario doesn't die. We do have all those spare pick-me-ups we've gotten along the way, but... Ow! Terrible. Not Bahamut. You know what? Rock candy. Heck you. It's not gonna have the boost, but it's still gonna do good damage. Ow! You piece! Just freaking one-shot Peach. There. Yeah, even though Safety Ring means he doesn't have the Geno boost, which... dang, he doesn't have it yet. Quick. I was gonna say, we could put that on him. But no, we can't. We don't have it yet. Thank you! Ooh, 2 eggs. Alright, now Peach is level 15. Again, bare minimum. Geno's getting levels, that's good. He only got 1 though. Alright, the star's not here. We continue. Elder Key. Well, that's all the way back in Booster's Tower. Wait. I need to go get the bright card. Well, let's do the vines. We'll do the vines for the funnies. I need to remember to go get the bright card. Oh my gosh. Vines, I need you to cooperate today. Whew, okay. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, man, yet again, the conundrum is, do I want to go... Do we just want a vanilla full clear Dodo to Axum Rangers, whoever has the last star? Or do we want to go down to the volcano first, since I would automatically have to clear both of those bosses anyway? Considering, like, once you get to Zardragon, it's kind of faster to just go through whoever's Axum Rangers to get out of the volcano rather than backtrack. And by then, it's like if I had already done Valentina's castle and not found it. Kind of a conundrum. Yeah, that's sure. We'll go with my gut. We're gonna have to do those two bosses anyway. And, like, that's just the thing, is not knowing. Also, Valentina is hit on, which is semi-concerning, because that means the little Goombets would have, like, a ton of HP. Ugh. But either way, you get to hear one of the better smrpg dungeon themes. Oops. Like, it better be Gino's leveling up. Gino's the one that's the lowest, so he needs all the experience he can get. Without farming experience. I need to remember to clear out my inventory when we do get to Hinopio. Ah! Mario, please! You're making me look bad. We're gonna try to do the skip. Except all these nerds getting in my way. Oh my word. May just be at the, like, heck it. Heck it, wreck it, we ball. Yeah. Nah! I'm getting stuck! Ugh! Oh, well, Mario gets an extra level up. Pretty much at this point, any levels that Peach and Mario get are just gonna be extras. Oh, come on! Ugh, shenanigans. I just can't do any of the skips today, chat. Like, we were flying last seed, now it's just like... Goodie bag. What? Why do you have nothing but a goodie bag in your item shop? Alright, no super suit. So, I mean, we've gotten lucky enough to only get 2. So, again, putting it on Gino probably was the better call. Just means Mario will be doing less damage. Yeah, sort my inventory. That was the other important thing. No, 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 no. Nope. No. No, because I really only need to use the Geno boost on Mario, so I don't need the Crystalline or Power Blasts. I need to go back by, gosh, what was it, Rosetown? I think it was Rosetown that had the rock candies. Alright, will the star be here? Or will this become an almost all bosses seed? Will Mario be able to make it across the platform? Ugh. It's Jagger! Oh, it's funny. This is maybe, honestly, the better option. I was almost afraid it was going to be Valentina, because we haven't found her yet. I mean, he still hurts, but he's still fast. Ooh, he hits hard. Okay, group hug. Man, now I don't remember what the perfect block is for Terra Punch. Ugh. I'll keep healing if it means I don't need to use a pick me up. This game. Yeah, at the very least we have access to plenty of them. Unlike a seed or two before. Nice miss. Okay. I don't even remember how much health this guy typically has since it's split between 2 phases. Thank you! Woo! Guy was a piece, and the star's not here! Damn. Now the question is, who's in the Axum Ranger spot? Oh. Boomer? It was a Shy Guy, so I think that's supposed to be Boomer. Since, you know, tried to indicate battle sprites in an overworld setting can be special sometimes. Or it could be Mac. No, I don't know. Because there's also Shy Guys in the Mac fight. Boomer, okay. I was gonna say, Mac is typically represented by his regular sprite, since he's typically in the overworld as himself. It would be kind of nice if the star was on Boomer. We'll see. Woo! Good miss, because I think that's supposed to be a one-hit KO on the one person. It doesn't have one-hit KO guard. Or wait. No, because he has a safety ring. He has the safety ring. Never mind. They should all have KO guard. You mind? Sir. Give me a chance. Ay. Whew. There we go. Dang, no star. No star for you. Alright, one of these three left. Dodo, Birdo, or Valentina. We know now is a mimic. I really wonder if Yoko Shimomura-san had some sort of word or jingle in her head as she was composing this theme. And what were they? Oh hey, another super suit. Perfect. Okay, it was worth coming here then. Let's go. Give me that. Give me that. We are completely endgame now. Sometimes it pays off. Oh, hi. Thank goodness we have a sleepy bomb. And it only has 700 or 800 HP. Because frick gun yoke. This thing is a piece. That's basically how I feel about this guy. Wait, I woke him up. This is fine. I do not like gun yoke. Not one bit. Can this be the star? No. Darn it. Alright. But we fought all the factory bosses, or the inner factory bosses. Interestingly enough. I appreciate all the gamers hanging out today, enjoying the SMRPGs. Again, I didn't plan it to play SMRPG OG Rando on SMRPG Remake 2-year release date, but I guess it kind of works out in a poetic way. And I missed it since, you know, we couldn't do it last Wednesday since I was sick. But again, we will get double rando this week. I may be feeling like getting back to Cape on Wednesday. We'll see what we're feeling. And then of course Tuesday and Friday will be Octopath days. Get in there. Birdo, do you have the last star? Or Krakow, who also hatches from an egg, I would suspect. Here. Big Blue Flag, no! The last star's on Valentina! Darn it. Oh well. It's been a minute since we've had an all bosses seed, so. Oh, frick you. I'm gonna get blown off the side of the walkway. No. Now the question is since Valentina is going to be the last mimic, it's going to be the hit-on, is that Valentina is typically magic. Which, I mean, the hit-on also has magic. It also has ads. How annoying is it gonna be? Jeez, every time I think Gino's about to level, it's Mario or Peach again. I want to save at least one rock candy, because I know I can go buy more. Get out of my way! I want to save at least one rock candy. I don't know, because Valentina has so much experience, there's no telling how much the ads are gonna have. Get the platform, Mario! Oh my word. Mario just done one of Mario today, chat. Oh, Anna. He's too excited for us to play Windswept after. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Valentina. I like how it's turning. It's just like what side of its head the shine is on. Okay, at the very least, its physical attacks are tamed. Because Valentina is physical. We got the munchkins. Still not enough. Shouldn't do anything. I will leave one. Because one is much less annoying than 4, and I can only imagine he would try to constantly spam those. Okay, cool. Easy. Easy, easy. There's the star. The final star! Yet again. All bosses fight. And at this point, all mimic fights too. Sheesh. What else was there? So all these other bosses we didn't see are all the ones left in Bowser's Castle and Factory. Okay, clean up inventory. Pick-me-ups should be fine. I'm really hoping we won't have to anticipate using a whole lot of them. Red essences should probably also be fine. I just want to go pick up more rock candies to chuck at Smithy. And I need to go get the bright card. Oh, and I needed to flick because I didn't leave the other way. Oh man. We're gonna do a lot of stuff today. Thank you. Sleep deprivation. No, that's pick-me-ups. Were Rock Candy's Mushroom Kingdom then? Or Tadpole Pond? Ooh. This whole time I was thinking, yeah, I'll remember where these important items in the shops were. Nope. Like a lot can happen in 2 hours. Where's the rock candy? Oh my word. Wasn't there, wasn't here, wasn't here. Was it Moleville? There it is. Insert something clever of, oh hey, mining town, rock, candy, in the shop. Wait. Booster's Tower. Pick up the bright card so we can do factory warp. Smithy's just thinking of all the ways he can delay me from defeating him and saving the game. Including these dumb bombs. And I already sold the Sia. Dang it. You! Give me your bright card. And we have to go back into Beam Valley. Because again, I foolishly exited through the vines instead of doing the casino entrance warp. Oh my word! Smithy knows we're coming, and he's shouting orders into all the monsters' ears, being like, "Stop them, you fools!" Need this one. Oi! This one! I mean, thank you for watering that one, but I don't need it anymore. My dude. My dude! Can you stop watering the two plants? You're going to overhydrate them at this point. I guess since they're piranha plants, are they more dependent on water, or are they more dependent on other sustenance? And the whole time I was making this joke, this guy still hadn't come over here. Freaking shy away, trolling the heck out of me. He really does not want me to go to Smithy. Never been so dependent on an NPC. Thank you! We took 5 trips, ding dong. Nah, not even. I'll use 1 rock candy on you nerds, cause quick. Oh boy. Excuse me? Mario. Something wrong with my controller today? Hey, yay. Never seen it be this bad. Alright. We're here and I totally didn't save, but that's okay. We're gonna YOLO this stuff. But that's actually pretty good. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on Gino, since he is coming in here like 3 levels under what I usually say is safe. Ooh, meteor swarm? My dude. Oh boy. If only that guy was 300. Need to heal. And Mario take out him. It's fine. Just keep everybody healed. Alright, phase 2! Oh man, do I actually want to snooze the ads? I think we could do it. I think we could make it. We will get into pre-roll territory, but I think we could get through the Adge. Or before, we can get through all this before we have to worry about Adge, hopefully. Sneaking. I do have to wonder, it's like if this was like, where was the, I think about the lore too much, is that this is like his real form? How and why did he choose the bearded form? You know, is he supposed to like look like a dwarf? You know, it's like they're like known for being smiths, blacksmiths. It could be all kinds of ideas. Ooh, ow. Uh-oh. Ooh, well. There you go. I'm gonna just chuck rock candies at him. If it's under 300, it makes more sense to do rock candies. That's what we bought them for in the first place, is for these phases right here. Magic Head. Magic Head's gonna be possibly a little concerning. Gino. Nice, nice miss. Woo! 590 from Peach. You go, girl. Big hits. Fine. The 692 from Mario. Nice. Okay. That spell was the one I was the most concerned about. Because if I had to rate all the spells to the least to the most powerful, I would think that Meteor Swarm would be the most powerful. I would think. Oh. Status effects, that's not going to affect us. Again, we're going to get into pre-roll territory, chat. But it shouldn't matter. As long as he doesn't do safe head, I'll be happy. Yeah, if he doesn't do safe head, I'll be happy. Chica! Chica, how are you? Hello. I forget what Treasure Head's weakness is. I think it's ice, actually. Back to Tank Head. Tank Head, I want to say, isn't as scary, and it's better just to do rock candies. I know Tank Head is more susceptible to jump. Yo, let's go though! Woo! Finally, 235.59. He's done! Freaking done! All bosses seed. Getting Gino late and going in 3 levels under what is safe. Not finding any super suits until the 1 in the frog shop and 2 in the field. Whew. This was kind of nutty. Again, it took us a little longer than I normally think or anticipate for a Mario smrpg seed, but we take those. We beat it. We had a good time. We had some laughs. And that's the most important thing. And I guess at least we didn't leave Gino in the mines, considering how important he was, despite being underleveled. We take those. You're getting a cold? Oh no! I'm sorry, Chica. Well, I do hope you take care of yourself and get better soon. Be sure to, you know, again, take care of yourself, because it's better to, like, take a little time and head it off rather than, like, keep pushing and have it get worse. Like, be down for longer kind of thing. Like, trust me, I know. I hope you are good otherwise. Yeah, just remember to take care of yourself, chat. This goes for all of you, whether you're in Twitch chat or YouTube comments. Please remember to take care of yourselves. Like, it is important. It is better to just, you know, again, slow down, do any of your normal stuff, because you know your body. You know your body best. You know how to read the signs if something's gonna happen, if you're gonna get sick, or what other kind of things that happen. So just be sure to take care of yourself. Drink lots of stuff. Drink lots of water, juice, soups. Anything warm also feels really good. Get a little extra rest. Be kind to yourself. Be easy on yourself. All that noise. It's important, especially this time of year now within the northern hemisphere, that we are getting into cold and flu season. So, take that, Smithy. But yeah, do feel better soon, Chica. You have a big trip on Thursday and trying to beat it by then? Oh. Yeah, just do all the extra things that you can. Give yourself extra rest so you can take care of that and then enjoy your trip on Thursday. But yeah, again, since the epilogue music is DMCA'd, we will call this here. But good seed, a little chaotic, a little nutty. We still beat it despite all the circumstances. I'm just going to try to always strive for a faster seed, of course. And we'll just keep having fun with it. But for now, I'll see y'all in the next one.